At this point, trains were used to move goods from the interior to coastal areas to load ships. The first recorded was in Greece around the 9th century BC, but the steam engine wasn't patented until 1794. In 1803, the Surrey Iron Railway opened. It ran on horsepower, and the first modern locomotive-drawn train developed just a year later. The North American Free Trade Agreement and others like it all encourage international trade, impacting people of all classes. These trade agreements, based in the Western Hemisphere, started popping up in the early 1990s. The United Nations unifies much of the world, keeping peace, mediating world conflicts. The European Union provides ease of trade through much of Western Europe. One of the most important factors in globalization is the World Bank. The World Bank gives loans to developing countries to help them keep up with industrialization. Their main goal since they opened in 1944 has been to reduce poverty. While 9/11 brought terrorism to a head, it definitely didn't start there. On May 1st, 1961, a Cuban named Antulio Ortiz hijacked a U.S. plane, starting a long line of countless terrorist attacks. Other events surrounding terrorism include a Lebanese bomb attack on U.S. Marine barracks, killing 241 in 1983, and a Libyan hijacking, killing 270 in 1988. Also in 1988, bombings in multiple African and Middle Eastern U.S. embassies occurred, killing over 250 and injuring upwards of 5,000. Bin Laden is the main suspect, but no specific group was pinned with the attacks. Some examples of terrorist groups are the Taliban, Al-Qaeda, Hezbollah, and the group responsible for the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, the Black Hand. The most common form of globalization today is the Internet. Its earliest origins reach back to the 1960s. All the excitement of global communication started with the Soviets' launch of Sputnik in 1958. As you can see, the Internet has come a very long way in a very short amount of time from that little satellite in space. The Internet as we know it has been around ever since Al Gore introduced the information superhighway in 1991, and as of 2009, an estimated 1/4 of the globe's population can access it. Today, between blogging, live video, and chat rooms, information can be spread over great distances almost instantly.